let's see, today we see about the unit 2 surface NDE method. In this unit 2 we study about two different methods. First one is liquid penetrant testing, and then second thing is the magnetic particle testing. First we go to study about the liquid penetrant testing. Now going to study about the principles of liquid penetrant testing. It's liquid penetrant inspection, also called as dye penetrant inspection, or PT. PT means penetrant testing. Okay. It's first developed in early 1940s to detect the flaws on the surface of the material, which is developed in first 1940s. It is used for to detect the flaws of flaws in surfaces of material, okay, which does not harm any sample or part being inspected. And then the test is very effective. This test is very effective in detecting the porosities, cracks, fractures, and lapses, seams, and other flaws. Okay. Then now the principles of liquid penetrant testing is the liquid penetrant is drawn into the surface breaks, surface breaking cracks by capillary action. After that, the excess penetrant is be removed. Okay. After the excess penetrant removed, we're going to apply the developer. Okay. Is then applied to the surface to draw out the penetrant in the crack and produce the surface indication. This is the principle of liquid penetrant testing. Types of liquid penetrant testing. First is liquid penetrant testing. They contain dye or several dyes. Fluorides or when exposed or ultraviolet radiation. Second thing is the visible penetrant. They contain red dye that provides eye contrast against the white developer background. Properties of liquid penetrants. Before going to select the liquid penetrant, we consider some properties. That is, first thing is viscosity, and then surface tension, and then venting ability, venting, and then venting ability, and then specific gravity, flash point. These are all the properties to be considered while selecting the penetrant. And then solubility, ability to spread or creep, toxicity, washability, and then these are all the some properties should be considered while selecting the penetrant. Now going to properties of developers. While selecting the developer, we consider some properties. The first thing is the material must be abrasive to perform blotting the action. Okay. And then it must have fine structure but not too fine. Okay. And then it must be easily and evenly applicable. It must form a light and even coating. It must be radially removable after the testing is completed, and it must be non-toxic and irritant, non-irritant. Okay. And then the penetrant bleeding from discontinuity must be easily wet the material. Okay. Now going to the different steps to be followed to perform the liquid penetrant testing or liquid penetrant inspection. First step is surface preparation. Okay. One of the most critical steps of the liquid penetrant testing is the surface preparation. The surface must be free of oil, grease, waters, other contaminants. It may be prevent the penetrant from entering the flask. Okay, so we are going to cleaning that free of oil, greases, waters, any contaminants of it will be presented in the surface. We're going to be removed. It happens due to the mechanical operations because of in performing different operation it will be happened. Okay. Then second thing is the penetrant application. One of the surface has been thoroughly cleaned. After the cleaning operation, we are going to apply the penetrant on the surface. It will be applied different categories like spraying, brushing, immersion, or part in the penetrant bath. Third thing is the penetrant dwell. We give some time to the penetrant can be flow into the cracks. So that means penetrant dwell. The penetrant is left on the surface on the sufficient time. We're going to give sufficient time to spread the penetrant into the crack. It allow much penetrant to flow into the defect. Okay. The time is very depending upon the application of penetrant material used. The time is varied dependent upon the material used as well as the penetrant selection. Okay. The minimum dwell time typically range from it will be average or minimum dwell time is 5 to 16 minutes. It will be varying depend upon the penetrant used or material selection. Fourth step is excess penetrant removal. After the penetrant applied, some time to be given to it will be flow into the cracks. After that, the excess penetrant can be removed. The excess penetrant must be removed from the surface of the sample. Okay. Depending on the penetrant system used, the step is involved cleaning with the solvent. Direct rinsing with water, we are going to directly rinse with help of water, or first treating as a part with emulsifier and then rinsing with water. Okay. Fifth step is developer application. Going to apply the developer. The thin layer of developer is applied to the sample. To draw the penetrant trapped into the flask back into the surface where it is can able to visible the cracks. Developers come in variety of forms. They may be applied by dusting, dry powders, dipping or spraying. Okay. Sixth step is indication of development. The developer is allowed to stand on part of surface a period of time. The developer is after applying the developer, give the time. It will be trapped out the penetrant liquid. Okay. The permit extension of trapped penetrant out if any surface flaws is in the material. Okay. This development time is usually minimum 10 minutes. It will be varying. Slightly longer time may be necessary for tight cracks. If any have tight cracks, it will be take some much more time. Okay. Then seventh step is inspection. Inspection is then performed under the appropriate lighting. Okay, it will be performed under appropriate lighting where it is the trapped penetrant is visible on the crack. So it will be mentioned that any cracks are presented in the material. Okay. And then last one, eighth step is the cleaning the surface. After the testing is performed, we are going to clean the surface. Okay, that is the last step of the liquid penetrant testing. We completely clean the surface, penetrant liquid as well as developer. Okay, completely clean the surface. Now going to the difference between the advantage and advantage. See about the advantage and the disadvantage of the dye penetrant testing. First, we have to see about the advantages. It will be high sensitivity. It will be applied by many materials. like metals and plastics also using the liquid penetrant testing. It is rapid inspection. It is also more comfortable to the complex shapes. Okay, visual inspections to be performed in liquid penetrant testing. It will portable, easy to transport one place to another place, and then low cost. Now going to the see about disadvantage. Only surface defect can be performed by using liquid penetrant testing. Okay. A pre-cleaning is required in liquid penetrant testing. It will be one of the most disadvantage. The metal, the direct access requirement is needed. Okay. The multiple process operations are going to eight processing steps to be followed to perform the test. Okay. The post cleaning also needed. Yeah, this is the also some disadvantage of LPI method. The chemical handling is disposal is must needed. Okay, and then last thing is the surface finish and the roughness affect the inspection. Okay, some surface finish will be affect the inspection. So it will be more poor surface finish. It will be not give the proper result of the liquid penetrant testing. The surface finish will be affect the liquid penetrant testing process. That is the disadvantage and advantage of the liquid penetrant testing. Thank you.